Hey guys, the section of violence here. I've been meaning to get this video out. I had to get through some stuff. Uh, yeah, one second. Give me a second. I gotta get this open for you guys. Awesome. So yeah, Derek Lewis, Sergey Spivak getting canceled was really upsetting. Start off the night with that. Really unfortunate. Lewis had to cancel. Definitely think he's retiring soon. Getting all these medical issues. He's not getting any younger. Really unfortunate turn of events, but it is what it is. Well, let's start off with this card. We had Natalia Silva versus Teresa Bleda. Now, everyone, not everyone, a lot of people were on Bleda. I don't understand what they saw in her. I had her as a confident pick in my when she fought a can, and she had issues with this can. That fight right there proved to me that she is not used to fighting high level girls or anyone that, doesn't want to quit in the first round. So Natalia Silva had a really tough first round. I'll give it to Teresa. She put it on her, but that's all she has is one round in her. And she gassed quick. She has no striking really. And Natalia Silva just pieced her up. She showed her great striking and landed a highlight reel spinning back kick right to the jaw and just finished the job. It was beautiful to watch. Yeah, she's definitely a prospect. She just needs to work a little bit harder on her grappling, and I think she's going to be a real problem in this division. I'm really excited to watch her in her future fights. But yeah, moving on, we had Brady Heisted versus Fernie Garcia. Brady Heisted, I don't rate him very high. His grappling is pretty good actually. For I think I rate his grappling pretty well, but I don't rate his striking good that well. I think he'll only grow being a very young fighter, but I just don't, I don't like his striking is just isn't there. And I get it, Fernie's a really dangerous striker, but I just think you should be able to strike with guys like Fernie because Fernie is not at the top level, and if you can't handle guys like Fernie striking, you're gonna have some problems at the top of the division. But like I said, he's young in his career, so it's only out from here for young Brady Heisted. But yeah, let's move on to probably one of the more disappointing performances in the card, Maria Oliveira, and her lack of takedown defense and her lack of urgency and her lack of cardio. She did not want to. She or not did not want to. She had no get ups, no takedown defense. It was really pathetic to watch, really unfortunate to watch. She beat DePaula. DePaula isn't much of a grappler, so looking back, I kind of understand why she won. I got to read these female fights just a little better. I did all right with the Bleda and Natalia Silva pick, but I gotta. It's a grapplers with the girls. I gotta get used to. Demopoulos definitely showed she had a good tenacious. She's tenacious. She got her beautiful takedowns. She got excellent top control. The only thing is she's very like she doesn't have a good finishing ability. Like it was all right. Like she was semi decent on top, but like she wasn't effective. Like they weren't like, oh my God, ref, stop it. Like they were just like, ref, like pay attention because there could be a stop coming at some point. But like, yeah, Vanessa Demopoulos got the job done, unanimous decision. Can't fault her for not getting the finish. But I just don't think she's a high level fighter. She's very good on maybe at jiu-jitsu, but I don't think she's a high level MMA fighter. And she'll get exposed. I can't believe she's on a 3 fight win streak. Blows my mind. But yeah, moving on. We had Ricky Turcios versus Kevin Natividad. Really rough fight. I really thought Kevin Natividad did more to win the fight. He landed the more effective shots. Go give Ricky had some ground control, some nice shots on the ground, and he even was a little bit effective on the feet, but he wasn't as effective in my opinion. He got dropped and hurt multiple times by Kevin. I don't see that from Ricky. Ricky had a good position from submissions, but that was it. He had nothing else. He was also grabbing the cage, so if that point deduction would have been awesome, that really would have solidified the rounds, but unfortunately we had a bad ref too, so we got screwed on the judges. I mean, it wasn't a robbery, but my opinion, I thought he won the fight, and we got screwed by the ref for sure, though. Moving on, though, I don't really like talking about this. Actually, no, I'm not going to move on just yet. I don't think Ricky Turcios is going to be much in this sport. He gets hit too easily, and yeah, he's only gonna like he was like the he could eat shots or whatever on the tough house, but man, I'm telling you, you can't live with that type of style unless you're Raw Tank. So Ricky Turcios, in my opinion, he's not going to be in the UFC much longer. Really unfortunate. Kevin Natividad's probably going to get cut after this, but in my opinion, he won that fight. So, anyways, moving on, we had Miles Johns. He was taking on Vince Morales. Now it was a close fight. I could see an argument for Morales winning this fight. He did land the more effective shots that really busted up the face of Johns, but he was always backing up. That's my only thing. And this isn't like he was like, oh, he was just sharpshooting them, and it wasn't that. He was landing his jabs, but he wasn't really as effective as maybe he thought he was. And Johns was landing really hard shots. He landed takedowns even though they were at the end of the round. Who knows what could have happened after the end of the, like, you know what I mean? So I think the judges were taking that into mind as well. It was a very close fight, in my opinion. Should have been a split, but I'll take the UD. Great win for Miles Johns. Yeah, could cash some plays, or not some plays, but cash some plays. So moving on, probably disappointing, one of the most disappointing performances on the card as well. Marina Moroz, man, she let me down. I really thought she came into her own these last few fights. Then again, I should have predicted that she wasn't going to be able to submit Maya, and Maya is a better striker, so I should have saw that coming. That's on me, guys. I was just so blinded, and sometimes that happens to me. And yeah, on me, guys. So yeah, there's a few spots on the card I really feel like I could have done a lot better, but you know what, it is what it is. I'm really gonna try next week to do the most research I can for these fights. This week was a weird card. I didn't really care too much for, so I'm not using it as an excuse, but I feel like I slacked off for you guys a little bit. But yeah, anyways, moving on, we had Charles Johnson versus Salgas Zumagulov. Now, Zalgas got robbed. I'll be right out and frank. Johnson was my pick, but he fought like crap. He had great takedown defense, was effective in striking in some instances. He never quit when he got hurt with his knee or like when the nerve kick or whatever. Like he really he stomped it out. He really tried to keep fighting, and he was always backing Zalgas up. So I can say that it wasn't a complete robbery, but I can say that it was, in my opinion, a robbery. And yeah, I feel like Johnson got gifted a decision there. He really has to pick it up. That aggression that I saw in LFA, he has to bring that out of him more in these fights. I feel like he has the ability, but I don't know. It felt like he was asleep out there tonight. But yeah, he got the job done. Can't complain too much. So moving on. We had our superstar of the night, Mr. MVP, Jack Della Maddalena, my favorite fighter. Guy's an absolute monster. Brutal boxing, brutal striking in general. He is an absolute menace, and I believe he is going to be a problem in this division. Do I think he's going to be a champion? Maybe, but I am going to be a fan of his for as long as his career goes. He is an awesome fighter, and I really hope for the best for his career. Jack Della Maddalena, I really think this Perth turnaround is going to be great for him, good for his brand. He's going to really become a superstar, I feel like, in the next year if he keeps up with these amazing performances. I know Danny Roberts is chinny, but he didn't drop him with a shot to the face. His body work is next level. Jack Della Maddalena, remember the name. That's the guy in the marquee, baby. All right, anyways, we got Muslim Salakov versus Andre Fiallo. Huge swing. We had 10 units we could have won. Fiallo really screwed us here. I feel like he got way too overconfident that first round after he hurt him. People have to remember when someone hurts, when you get hurt in the eye, when you hurt someone's eye, that isn't a green light to rush them. Their eyes hurt. Their equilibrium isn't. What you have to do is set up shots where that eye's, like if his left side, if his eyes hurt, hit on the side he can't see as well. You know? It's common sense. But sometimes with the fighters who have lack of fight IQ and or just in the moment, you know, Fiala just made a poor decision and wasted his energy and threw absolutely nothing in the second round, which led to him getting hurt. I believe Muslim Salikov is not the better striker, or I mean, he is a better striker, but he isn't the. I believe he wasn't going to be the better man on the night if Andre Fiallo did not screw up by wasting his energy. But who knows? Maybe he would have got finished in the third round because he is very unpredictable. I just learned that about him. Yeah, his fights are on red alert for the next little bit. I believe I will be fading him because, especially if he takes a fight anytime soon. Fihallo has taken way too much damage this year. I know he's saying he wants to be the most active, but there's the Kevin Holland approach, which he was winning, and then there's this, and that's not it, bro. But anyways, let's move on. We had Chase Sherman versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Now we had Waldo as a prediction. I had him to win by KO in the second or third round. I did not think that Chase Sherman would be able to eat all those shots, and we almost got second round finish. But Chase, man, he's tough, and I didn't anticipate he would be that tough. He's went out to a lot less, so you know. I just feel like Costa's overrated, and he will be exposed soon enough. But Chase Sherman was not the man to do it. That was on me again. I should have put a little bit on Acosta plus 500 on that decision prop. I saw it. I just didn't think he was going to get the decision, so I'm not mad at myself. But it is what it is. Moving on to another one of our MVPs, Kennedy Nzechukwu. We made a live play, 3 units for him just to finish. What do you know? He had a rough first round, not a rough, but like a rough first round, and he bounced back with a big way and finished Ion Cutelaba. Ion Cutelaba is likely getting cut after this, and yeah, he is. Yeah, Ion Cutelaba is not the same as he was. He definitely has taken a lot of damage, and it's wearing on him. I don't think he will make a career resurgence. He will beat lower level guys maybe, but he will not beat the mid tier or higher level guys. And that is it for this card. I really wish I got to comment on what happened with the Lewis Spivak fight, but like I said, it didn't happen. So again, we did great on the card. 10 units on the night for or 11 units, sorry, on the night for UFC. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, Salikov and Chikwu, Madalena, and Silva all got a bonus. I think, yeah, I think it was fair. I think those are fair enough. But anyways, guys, it was a great event. Well, it's a decent event. Wish it ended better, but great event nonetheless. And we'll see you next week with Bare Knuckle FC. Um, we got a lot of stuff. We got Cage Wars tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. See you guys.